Hello and welcome back. It's puzzle time with Sudoku Sleuth. And it's Christmas Eve, I guess, as well. And it's Tuesday, so you know it's going to be a set of James Sinclair puzzles. At least two, I suspect. Maybe a three. Well, I should have said maybe a third, depending on how quickly we get through these. Now, the first one that we're going to be featuring today is Stickler from James Sinclair's Artisinal Sudoku series. And when I hear the word Stickler, kind of top of mind is Stickler for the rules. And you can see here, sleuth drowning in bureaucracy. Very familiar sentiment, I would tell you, from our time in China, where everything was very bureaucratic, lots of paperwork, even getting your money out of the country, for example, for expenses we had back here in the UK. I used to spend over an hour in the bank every time I had to do so, presenting things like payslips, tax returns, employment contracts, ID cards, the works. Anyway, I could say a lot more about this topic. I probably shouldn't. Let's just take a look at today's puzzle and keep it festive. With Stickler by James Sinclair and the following set of rules. So, yeah, Renbans. Right, normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every three, if I could select one, 3x3 box. So, fairly standard. Killer cages, let me find one for you. So the sum of the digits inside each cage is equal to the small number in the top left corner. This means these two cells sum up to the 8, which is what's given. So if that's a 2, this would have to be a 6. So it does sum up to 8. They're summing up to 15, 7, etc. Then, of course, we've got Renbans. Purple lines contain a non-repeating set of consecutive digits in any order. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It means we need the digits, 1 to 8 or 2 to 9. Essentially, it has to be a consecutive set and no repeats. So even though technically I could do something like 2, 2, 3, and 7, based on these killer cages, I've repeated the 2 on this Renban and therefore I've broken the rules. That's all the rules for this particular puzzle. And with that said, I'm going to restart the clock and see how I get on. Oh, I should have mentioned, link in the description down below, you know what to do. Right, this is a 2 to 9 Renban. And the reason I know that is 17 in 2 cells can only be done with 8, 9. The presence of a 9 on this 8-cell Renban means that there is no 1. No 1 in a 2-cell solution with 5 requires 2, 3. 9 probably feels tricky now because I don't have 1, I don't have 2, I don't have 3. It's got to be 4, 5, and I'm left with 6, 7 in here. Lovely. This 5 is a 1, 4 pair because there's 2, 3 looking at this cell, so I can't use that. That 1, 4 will give me my first digit. That is 5, that is 4. That couldn't be a 4 with a 1, 4 pair. 3 here, is that? Yeah, 8-cell Renban again. And this time, we've got the extreme digits being 1, 2 rather than 8, 9, which also will give me the 15 cage. That can't be a 6, 9 cage anymore because I don't have the length to place a 9. This would have to be 7, 8, which gives me my next digit, 9 and 8. With 1 and 2 gone, the 7 has to be 3, 4, and then the 11 can only be 5 and 6. Lovely. 2, 3, give me another 1 and 2, a 4 and 1, had I paid attention. And interesting. 6, 7 has given me 8 and 7. So I was just kind of wondering, why is it I've got so much on the first Renban but not the other? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. That seems odd. Because I did something with the 5 cage here that I don't seem to be able to do with the 8 cage. 8 and 2, all right, let's just do the easy bits. This is 1, 3, this is 7, 9. This is forced 2 cells that add up to 4 can only be 1, 3. Same for 16, can only be 7, 9. Now, I'm fairly sure 9 and 1 cannot be on here. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-cell Renban, and I have to get from at least 3 to a maximum of 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is exactly that. 3, 7, 9, 1. And therefore, I'm left with 4, 5, and 6, which are the connecting digits between 3 and 7. That is not 4. 5, 6 in here gives me a 4. And this is it for the moment. Right, the 8 cage just feels so out of place for some reason, and it could be that I am meant to think more about it than I have. Right, 8s in Sudoku can't go inside the 8 cage, otherwise the partner would be a 0. 9s are equally not inside the 8, so that's the 9. Now, pairs that are possible inside this 8. 1, 7, 2, 6. And 3, 5 seems to... Actually, hang on, that's 4, that's 3. 3, 5 seems to work both directions, which is not great. That is not a very useful set of pencil marks. And then the 7 is interestingly... Oh, hang on, but the 7 can actually be here. For a second, I thought the 7 is creating a 7-9 pair, but no. I have 3 places for the 7. I must be missing something. 4s, that's a 4, that's a 4, that's a 4. Well, I say that's a 4, but you know. That's a 4 X-Wing. 5s, not too good. Okay. 1s, not useful at all. Maybe 1s. 2s, that's a 1-2 pair, which also gives me 5, 6, 9. That is not a 9. That is a 9. And then I have no 5 in here, therefore no 3 there. And I guess it's... How am I left with so many options? 3, 6, 7, and 8. I should only have 3 digits. Oh, 6, excuse me. No 6, no 2. There you go. And this is 3, 7, 8. That is 7, 8. That is 3, 8. Right. What about what's going on in here? 3 is there. 5 is there. 7 is here. This is not very useful, but I'm doing it. And then I'm missing a 6, which sadly could be anywhere. Three is not here. 3 is forced. That gives me 1, 5, 6, and a 2, which I can't place. This is 5, 6, or 7. It is not 7. This is 5 or 6. I need a 7 up here, which we kind of already knew. And then a 5, 6 in here with 1, 5, or 2. Well, definitely a 1, and then 5, or 2 or 5. 2 or 5? 2. 1 and 2 with another 5 or 6. That's what I meant to say. Right, interesting. Three we can place. 3 we can place. 3 is in one of 2 places. And 3s are going to line up. You can see in columns 4 and 5, meaning that can't be a 3. Otherwise, I've got too many 3s, so I'm not going to keep these corner pencil marks. Right, I was actually expecting to like storm through this and get onto the next puzzle. I was actually thinking this is the week to feature all 3, as opposed to just what I normally do, but maybe not. I am, as usual, demonstrating how much Sudoku can be difficult for me sometimes. 7, no 6s, that's 6. This is 8, 9. That 6 is giving me 7. 5, 6 pair, therefore this is another 8, 9. Then I have 1, 8, 9 in here. And then 5, 6, 7 in there. That can't be 5 or 6, so that's 7. That's another 5-6 pair. Interesting. Nines, nines. That's a 9. That's not 9. That's not 6. Yeah, I think it's the 8 cage that we kind of need to work our way back to it. We don't seem to have enough information to solve it, but at the same time, it just doesn't seem like there's enough information on the puzzle, period. Unless we also sort of crack this one at some point. But anyway, I am distracting myself. One, two, three, 5, 9. Not brilliant. This is not 5 or 9, nor a 2, nor a 3. That's a 1, 2, 1. And therefore 3, 5, 9, but it can't be 5. So this is 3, 9. This is 5. This is 6. This is 9. That's better. 6 resolves this 5, 6, and then this 5, 6. Better. These 5, 6s aren't resolved. Okay, let's keep going. Seven is not here or here. 7. 7 is in one of 2 places in there. And in here, that's the X-wing. 1, 2, 3. I need 1. Where is 1? And therefore this is 2, 8. Unresolved 2, 8. This is my 8, 9, also unresolved. This is 2, 8, 9 to complete the column. Not quite the 2, 8, 9 triple here because there's a 3 in the mix. The 1, actually, no 1s. Double it, 2, 8 or 2, 8 pair means that this is 4, 5, and we can resolve that. That's 5, that's 4, this is 4. This is 2 and 8. That's the 8, that's the 2. This is just known. No, not 3. 6. And we removed the 2, 6 over here, so it's not quite helping me. In the mix, this triple is 2, 8, 5. Now 5, 6 pair in here means that's not a 5. Otherwise, not enough information to resolve yet. Interesting. Another 3, 9, an 8, and a 4. 4 is placed. The 8 could be either with a 3 here and a 9 there because of this 3, 9. Again, not quite a quadruple. So over here I need a 7 and a 1. And then 1 of 2, 3, 8, 9. So not 3, so 2, 8, 9. Where's 3 in column? 2, 8, 9. Hang on. Is that a triple? No. Yes, because it's not 1 or 7. Why is it not 1 or 7? It looks like it could be 7. So it's not quite my quadruple. 2, 5, 7, 8, 9. So that's a naked single. That can only be a 6. Which gives me 5 and 6. 5 and 6 and 5. Not a 5. An actual digit, a 5. 2, 7, 8, 9 now. Is that 5 and 6 up there? Nope, done nothing for me. 3 9s, nothing. Interesting. Actually, the 5 has 1, 7. There you go. Not 1, not 7. 8, 3. place digits, which is a 2, an 8, a 2, no 8, so that's 9, that's 2, that's 7, 1 and 3, 8, that's 1, and then 3 8s again. How are they resolved with that? 9, 3, 8, 9, 9, which gives me 8, 2, 3, 8, 9, 8, 9. Wow, 13 minutes. I was not expecting that. I am going to feature the second one regardless, but that was tougher than I was expecting from James's puzzles. Let's take a look at the second one with Chopper. I'm not going to create an Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation here. Let's get to the Chopper. Right, rules-wise, normal Sudoku we've covered. Arrows, arrow sums. So the sum of the digits on an arrow is equal to the digit in the connected circle. So let's just make up some digits. If this is 1, 2, let's go with 3, 4, and then another 1, 2. Let's go with a 1. That would be 7, 10, 11, and we'd have to put 11 in this cell. You get the gist. Clearly not the right answer. And then I think that is it. Digits in cells with a shaded square must be even. We've got a few of them. These must be even digits, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So fairly straightforward set of rules. Link in the description down below. And I'm just going to restart the clock and see how I get on. Now these are enormous. So you could see that at a minimum, this is 1, 2, 3. Because they're all in the same row. At a minimum, these are 1 and 2 because they're all in the same column. That's 6, that's 3, that is a 9. That's forced. That really limits this one because I was thinking that's the next one that's quite large. That's again another 1, 2, 3 minimum, except it can't be. That's at least a 4. So I'm already at 4 here because of this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 pair. And if I go for a 1 here, I think that is an 8. That's 7, that's 8, that's forced again. This being even makes this even. We'll use that in a second, I suspect. 1 here gave me 2 and 1, 4. And there's a 1 between these two cells. Lovely. Right. This one next, kind of less interesting. Well, 8 and 9 makes this a maximum of 7. But the thing is, I'm fairly sure I can make this reasonably small. So this is at least a 2. This could be a 1. This could be a 2 because of this 2. And this could be a 1. And you can see 4, 5, 6. I'm at least a 6. This is 6 or 7. And then the going will get difficult. Not 2 or 8. 4 or 6. No, like this can't be what we're meant to be doing next. That's right. So 2, 4, or 6, which unfortunately includes the 4, because I can repeat it, and then 2, 4, or 6, but not 2, therefore not 6. So 2 or 4 with 4 or 6. Okay. I'm just going to think about the even squares for a second. Actually, hang on. This bunch here. Yeah, so this is a minimum of 1, 2, 3, which is 6. This is a minimum of 2 because I've already placed, yeah, that's force. 3, then 1, 2 pair, 4, 4 in here. Lovely. That's that 8. These two cells need to add up to 8. They're not 1, 7. They're not 2, 6. They can only be 3, 5. Not a 2. If I can resolve these, that will give me this arrow and this 3, 5. This cell here is not 2 or 4, 6 or 8. I want to leave the pencil marks that I had earlier for this. I know it's a bad idea because it's not complete. As long as I remember it's not complete, I should be okay. Can I be a 1 actually? Hang on. 2 in here. Why did I put a 2 first? Actually, no, that's not what I did. I placed a 2 in here because of this 1. 2, 1. That's correct. Right, to get to 7, from this minimum, I have 1 degree of freedom. These cannot go up. Can they not? They kind of can. This can't because it can't go up to 2. This can certainly go up to 3. And this, because of the 1 and the 3, can't change. And this can't get up to 2. So like I'm feeling that these are forced, but it feels like a very unusual deduction. So I'm just going to think about it a bit more. Can I come up with 7 any other way? Short answer is this can't be 3 because of the 2. 3 is too far away. This can certainly be 3. 3 here is too far away, and I can't get to 3 there. So that means all of these are surprisingly forced, and my degree of freedom is only in this cell. This is 6 or 8. This is 2, 6 or 8. This is not very useful. Doesn't give me my 1, 2 here. It's a very sparse puzzle. That's kind of my main object. That's 1, that's 2, just Sudoku. Therefore, that's a 1. That 2 gave me a 3, and therefore gave me a 7. 6 would have been more useful, but it is what it is. 1 and 2 gave me 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. And I think that is all the arrow sums done. That can't be a 2 either. That's a 6, 8 pair. That is not 2 or 8. That's another 4, 6. And we're basically onto Sudoku now. Ones, we've got all, we've got all of them. That's not true. That's the last one. 2s, we're very nearly there. 2 in here. 2s. 3s we don't have as many of, do we? Can give it a go anyway. That's a 3, that's a 3, that's a 3, 3, 3. That was a useful go. 4s. Okay, slightly less exciting with the 4s. Slightly exciting now. 6. 4. Too many options here. And lots of options there, but okay. These are a pair of something. I'm going to say 5 and 6. Then 7 and 9, which gives me pairs of 4 and 5. That's the 4, that's the 5. Some more Sudoku. Not quite. 5s, are they any good? No, not really. Right. I do any, yeah, 5 in here is actually good. 5 there, and that's 7, that's 9. 7 is now up here. You know, it's getting to that point where there is a few too many pencil marks for me. So you'll start to see me, not that I need that many pencil marks before that happens, but you're going to start to see me miss things as a result. Just noticed that we had a 6-8 pair in here as well, so we know what these are, and there's no 5 here. That's a 5. This looks like another 7-9 pair. That requires 4, 6, and 8 in here. That is not a 4, and that's another 6-8 pair in the row. So that's another known triple, which looks like it's 4, 7, 9. Yes, except 7, 9 in here means that's got to be a 4. That is 6 or 8. These are not 4s. That's a 4. And that's another 6, 8. That gives me my 7, 9 here. But that's resolved with that 9. And then that 4 is here done. Lovely. think that is all the 4s now. The 5s were actually shockingly useful. 5 there. So I've got what, 6, 8, and 7? I've got more 6, 8s here. Seven in there with a 6 or 8, and then a 6 or 8 here with this 6. That is 8. That will be a 6, and therefore that will be 8. 6, 7 pair. So I need another, essentially, 6, 9 in here with something, an 8. Okay. Then another 6, 9 in here with something. A 5. That can't be there. That's the 5. This is the 6 or 9, because, you know, it can't be 7. This is 6, 8, or 9 to complete the column. I need a 5 in here, which can only be there, which gives me a 5, 6, 5, 8, 6. That will be probably huge in terms of helping resolve a few things. Almost. Then I said 6, 9. I can do 8, 9 here. I could do 6, 8 there. This is more 6, 8, of course. And then 6, 9, 7. This second 6, 8 is not here. So this is 7 or 9. This is another 7 or 9. That's 7, 9 in the column to give me an 8. 6 and 9. A 6, an 8, a 9, a 7, a 9, a 7, a 6. Has that done anything with the 7 9s? No, that is 7 or 9 again. Actually, it has. That's 7, that's 8, that's 9, that's 7, 9, 7. Very smooth sailing, this one. At least my solve was. I think the previous puzzle was probably just equally smooth. Fantastic puzzles as always, James. Hope you guys enjoyed the puzzles and the video. At least the second video or the second solve was much smoother. And I'll see you back soon. Bye-bye for now.